So the question is the Hindu Ganapati and the Buddhist Ganapati, are they the same? Well, from a visual point of view, then we have to say yes, they're the same. Occasionally, depending on the number of arms or the number of faces or heads, there can be a difference in the attributes that we see. But in terms of the general look and girth and posture, either sitting or riding on the back of a rat or dancing, the Shaiva, Hindu, and Buddhist essentially look the same. Now, in terms of terminology, it is probably more common to hear the name Ganesh used by Shaiva Hindus in India. Tibetan Buddhists use the word Ganapati. Now, the two words mean the same thing essentially, and the reason Ganapati is used on the Har website and commonly used in Tibetan Buddhism is because that is the Sanskrit word we find in the early Tibetan texts and the mantras that relate to the ritual practices of Ganesh Ganapati. So the term Ganapati takes is preferred by the Buddhists. Now, yes, they look the same, but are they the same? And the answer is actually no, they're not the same. The Shaiva Hindu Ganesh is a son of Parvati and Shiva, Lord Shiva, and has a completely unique narrative myth. Whereas in Buddhism, Ganapati is, although Tantric Buddhists are clearly borrowing from the Shaiva Hindu imagery, the Buddhist Ganapati is not of the same nature or entity as the Hindu Ganapati. In many cases in Tantric Buddhism, Ganapati is a form of Avalokiteshvara. But this Avalokiteshvara is not the Mahayana Avalokiteshvara, but rather a Tantric Buddhist deity Avalokiteshvara, who is merely manifesting as Ganapati to sort of bring to mind certain types of activities, characteristics, and functioning for certain kinds of desired results in one's Buddhist practice or spiritual development. So, Ganapati in Hinduism, Ganapati in Buddhism, it's not the same entity. And this also applies to many other deities you find in Tantric Buddhism, such as Sarasvati, Sri Lakshmi, Kubera, and others. So,